The real reason we get addicted to games. Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to put the controller down? Why you keep telling yourself, just one more match, only to realize hours have disappeared? Video games are undeniably fun, but there's something deeper at play. They're designed to hook us, not just with great graphics or engaging stories, but with systems that tap directly into how our brains work. Today, we're exploring the real reason we get addicted to games, how reward systems, dopamine, and progression hooks keep us coming back for more. The dopamine effect, why games feel so good. Let's start with dopamine. Often called the happiness chemical, dopamine is actually more about motivation than pleasure. It's released when we anticipate a reward, pushing us to take action. In gaming, every achievement, whether it's leveling up, unlocking a rare item, or landing a perfect headshot, gives us that hit of dopamine. But here's the kicker. Dopamine doesn't just spike when we succeed. It's also triggered by the possibility of success. Think about loot boxes or randomized rewards. You don't know exactly what you're going to get, but that uncertainty, combined with the chance of getting something amazing, keeps you hooked. This is the same mechanism that makes gambling so addictive. Studies have shown that the anticipation of a reward can be even more powerful than the reward itself. This is why games like Fortnite and Genshin Impact keep us grinding for loot. The thrill isn't just in the reward, it's in the chase. Progression hooks. The illusion of achievement games are masters of creating the illusion of progress. Think about experience points, skill trees, or daily challenges. These systems give us measurable goals, making us feel like we're achieving something meaningful, even if it's just in a virtual world. Psychologists call this the progression principle. It's the idea that we're motivated by small, incremental achievements. When you see a progress bar fill up, it triggers a sense of accomplishment. This is why games like World of Warcraft or Stardew Valley are so compelling. There's always another bar to fill, another goal to reach. And because these goals are spaced out, just close enough to keep us engaged, but far enough to keep us playing, we get stuck in a loop. And let's not forget the power of fake work. You know what I'm talking about. Farming resources, grinding levels, completing fetch quests. These tasks mimic the satisfaction of real-world productivity, but they're much easier to accomplish. It's no wonder so many of us prefer virtual achievements over real ones. The role of social connections. Another powerful hook is the social aspect of gaming. Whether it's teaming up with friends in Call of Duty or building a virtual farm together in Animal Crossing, games tap into our innate need for connection. Humans are social creatures, and games provide a safe, structured way to interact with others. This is especially true in multiplayer and live service games. Developers use FOMO, fear of missing out, to keep players engaged. Limited-time events, seasonal rewards, and exclusive skins create a sense of urgency. You don't want to be the only one in your friend group who missed out on the latest update. This keeps you logging in, even when you're not really enjoying the game. The dark side of gaming addiction. While gaming can be a positive outlet for creativity and stress relief, the same mechanisms that make it fun can also make it dangerous. For some, gaming addiction is a real and serious problem. The World Health Organization even recognized gaming disorder as a mental health condition in 2018. Gaming addiction often stems from escapism. Life can be stressful, overwhelming, or even boring, and games offer a way to avoid those feelings. But when gaming becomes a substitute for real-world relationships or responsibilities, it can spiral into something harmful. Developers aren't entirely to blame. Games are products, and like any business, they're designed to make money. But as players, we need to be aware of how these systems work so we can enjoy games without letting them take over our lives. How to game responsibly. So, how can we break free from the addictive loops without giving up gaming altogether? Here are a few tips. Set time limits. Use alarms or parental controls to avoid marathon sessions. Recognize the hooks. Be aware of when a game is manipulating you with progression systems or FOMO. Prioritize real-life goals. Balance gaming with activities that have lasting value, like exercising, learning a skill, or spending time with loved ones. Take breaks. Step away from the screen regularly to reset your brain and avoid burnout. Conclusion: taking back control games are incredible. They transport us to new worlds, challenge us in unique ways, and bring us closer to people who share our passions. But they're also designed to keep us playing, sometimes to our detriment.